Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for February 23rd, 2018. For your Friday, continuation of the same pattern we've been in for the past 24 hours anyway. We've had this high pressure that's off the southeastern U.S. coastline, and around the outer periphery of that high are going to be a continuation of the showers that are going to rotate through the region, and that is going to be again today. Now, the warm front itself is still south of the region, so we're going to have that move further north overnight tonight, but ahead of that or above that, we will have that overrunning precipitation falling in the form of rain. Might be a few freezing spots again this morning for parts of northeastern Pennsylvania, especially. May get down as far as I-78, but I think it's going to be a little bit further than that, north than that. And we're just talking about just some light icing here, mainly in elevated surfaces. So what do I mean by elevated? Well, probably tree branches would be one of them, overpasses, bridges, things like that. I think the main roads are still going to be kind of iffy because you might get something early this morning from what continuation of anything that fell overnight, and you have some free spots that will be definitely freezing. So don't let your guard down with that. This is probably the better opportunity for roadway accumulations this morning than compared to yesterday, where we had the warm day prior. We did not have the warm day prior yesterday. As a matter of fact, we had temperatures falling throughout the day. Many areas stuck in the 30s for most of the afternoon. So, with that being said, we should have the opportunity for at least some roadway accumulation. So be wary of that just this morning until that precipitation or the temperature is warm enough. It will be going up today, not down. So that will allow for the temperatures to go up a little bit and the icing to diminish with time. But the valley areas, especially that hold that cold longer, we'll be able to keep that continuing until about noon or so. So moving beyond this, we do see this rain moving across the region today. A little less, much less further south. For our southern areas, you're probably just doing clouds, maybe the occasional shower or drizzle. But the more concentrated effort of this rain today will be for central and northern areas. Let's go over the NAM high-res future simulated radar. I'm going to start this off at 7 a.m. Have some activity down here south early on, but just some widely scattered showers going on here. Move these forward to about 10. You can see most of the concentration of this is going to be across Pennsylvania here today. You can see the freezing spots denoted by the purple here, and this is just going to be hit or miss. It's not going to be a constant rain, so it's not going to be just a deluge of freezing rain or heavy amounts expected, but you could get up to a 1/10 of an inch of ice in some spots. And this is looking at 11 a.m., so this is still continuing into early afternoon in some of the very colder spots. We will be increasing the temperature a little bit, but across the Poconos up into maybe Wayne County, northwest New Jersey, you could still hold on that a little bit longer, so we'll have to keep an eye on that closely. And then we get into the afternoon hours, still showing over the Poconos around 32, but the showers are now starting to come to an end at this point, and we're diminishing as we head toward the evening. So this should just diminish, and then you just have a few maybe renegade showers overnight on Friday night, but it's not going to be as cold, I don't think, so you're going to be dealing with that same icing issue on Friday night. Now we get into Saturday. We're going to be a little bit warmer. Another warm front associated with a different system that's going to be off to our west here. This system right here is going to push a warm front through our area later on Saturday and Saturday night. And then you can see this is later Saturday. So most of Saturday is just cloudy, maybe some spotty drizzle in the morning, and then the afternoon you have the showers move in later in the day. And you can see that continuing at night and into Sunday morning. Sunday morning you could have some locally heavy rainfall. We'll have to watch this. This is along the cold front, the trailing cold front coming through. It doesn't look like to be a huge deal yet, but of course saturated ground prior could lead to a few issues. But we'll watch that, monitor that closely. And that's Sunday morning. Once you get to Sunday afternoon, different story. The system is moving off. The cold front moves through during the afternoon, so we start to shut off the rain anyway, and then we start to dry out as we get into Sunday evening and overnight. So once we get to Monday, I do have a system off to our south, but our area should remain partly cloudy, probably mostly cloudy down further southeast with that system close by, but this should stay off to our south and not expecting this to come north. So we're partly cloudy on Monday for most areas, and then mostly sunny on Tuesday with high pressure sailing right over top of the area. And then Wednesday we're back to partly cloudy. We have another system approaching from the west that's going to come in here for Thursday, and that is right here. It's going to give you some late showers later in the day with the increase in clouds along the warm front, a few showers later in the day on Thursday. So we're going to remain warm up until this period. Behind this system, I think we get the colder push of air, but it's uncertain whether or not that's going to be really cold yet or just marginally cold. I think we're probably just marginally cold at that point behind there. But then we have some changes in there. We're not getting into the March. This is the 1st of March. We're going to be getting into some changes after this where we could be dealing with some some colder temperatures, especially relative to the beginning of March, and maybe some snow systems to deal with during that first week of March as well. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Still a little bit too far of a range to really take anything seriously. I know some models are hinting at some snow in parts of the northeast United States. We'll see how that works out as we go forward in time. I'm Eastern PA with a 30 meteorologist, Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for February 23rd, 2018. Have a great Friday.